Hello everyone and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. Now what in the hell is this, you may wonder? This is the ducky rover that we, there's quite a lot of rubber duckies on this thing. But we built this in the stream that was on the 12th of March, and there's also coming one in April. I don't know when exactly, but there will be a different video out for that, a separate video to sort of tell you guys more about those details. But for now I want to build some more stuff. And first off, we gotta find Jeffrey. For those of you who remember Jeffrey, or don't remember Jeffrey actually, he is, how the hell did I do this? Yes, okay, there we go. Alright, Jeffrey is my walker, kind of. Okay, hey, relax a little bit. Alright, there we go. So, I think, I think this thing is not really at all balanced. But we built this during the stream, for those of you who remember, and okay, alright, okay, so I haven't fallen yet. That is different than the stream. Okay, I may eat my words here. Jesus Christ, it's hard to control. Yeah, this is like off-road 2.0. I think Jeffrey is somewhere around over here. I don't know. I mean, this thing is fast, so we may have traveled quite a bit. Where am I going? God damn it, I seem to crash this thing all the time. Alright, now I am on my feet again, or on my wheels. Hey, don't stop hitting things. It's kind of weird saying that stuff to myself, but yeah, Beast, please stop hitting things. We need to find Jeffrey. Where's Jeffrey? Where in the hell is Jeffrey? I don't see him anywhere. He may just not be spawned in, but I don't see him. I see rubber duckies, but I don't see Jeffrey. I remember Jeffrey being somewhere around over here, but he is not here. So that is good. We have, well, that's not good. We have freaking lost Jeffrey. I don't know what to do about that. No, you don't. You do not roll away from me. Go forwards. Avast. We need to find But yeah, maybe I should build a new and improved Jeffrey because, well, okay, he is gone. He's just completely gone. Okay, right. Let's put this thing here. Also, if you couldn't tell, these top thrusters are just what's keeping me on the ground, really. And this thing here is for backing up. That's a really neat trick that you guys showed me during the March live stream, which is, well, you can key map things to the actual seat, and it'll just auto key map, really. But then you can use it, and I can use this thing to back up because there is no backing motion on this thing other than that. Okay, so I've officially lost Jeffrey, which means that I should build something new because I could actually improve him a little bit, but that's not what I want to go into that much right now. I have found this area here, which is just kind of dead in a way. It's very flat, but not the flattest. So what I'm gonna do is build a little base here, and I'm kind of thinking about, well, making a little bit of a transformation base. This may be in multiple episodes, like the project of that. Because I just don't know how it's gonna turn out or if I'm gonna finish in time, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, so this is kind of the start of my little garage here. Actually, it's not so little, but it's not the biggest either. I'm just gonna steal the lift back. Thank you. So this is it, and I'm just gonna be testing out everything. I don't actually know. Okay, perfect. Not so perfect. No, not so perfect. Also, why the top one's not doing anything? So I haven't really connected all the other ones, but I've done that now and set it to about 90 degrees. So I'm kind of excited to see what's gonna happen. And, well, that thing is turning the correct way. This one is not. So let's just go ahead and fix that. And I think you can see kind of where I want this thing to go, like a huge metal door. So it opens up like that, and it would be really, really cool. And I think that this one is actually filled out as much as it can, this side here, in terms of the metal blocks. Yes, it is. So I don't know if these are too... okay, well, they are not straight at all. Alright, I'll try to fix that, and I'll be right back. So I've done something here which may be a little bit out of the ordinary. As you can see, this wall over here is just kind of, well, normal. And then it starts here, and then it goes all the way over here. And then there's kind of a little corner here that I have made. And that is just to kind of make this thing fold together in a way, so that when I do this... there we go. It just kind of falls together really good, but it's still kind of fitting together. So yeah, this is kind of the best that I can do instead of course, tearing down the whole thing and rebuilding it. But yes, that is sort of the start of my garage. Now, all I need to do is, because I think this one is a little bit too fast, I may slow it down just so we can see what happens. So let's do this. And of course, it closes up just as it should. And you can see that little thing working absolutely perfectly, actually. And even when it opens, it is kind of pushing it outwards, so it's going really well. That is it. That is sort of the first one. I don't know if I actually need some kind of roof, but yes. Yes, we do, because, of course, why wouldn't we need any roof? So, up here we go. And this is very, very wonky, so I don't want to fall down too much. Let's just take it easy with that. There we go. And now, we should be able to give this thing a roof. And of course, I'm just going to be decorating the top here because I kind of feel like it's weird to have these corners snap off completely. So I'm going to do like that, and it's a bit more yellow, and then we're going to create an entire roof. That's the wrong place. But yes, as you can see, I have now gotten a roof on. I have made a little bit of a window on either side, just on the top, just for, well, kind of styling it a little bit out more. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I'm just going to get these corners well away, and we will continue. And there we go. This is the roof of the thing, and I've kind of been trying to style it just a little bit more, so here we go. We can now close this thing and well, obviously open it again. Hopefully we can, I guess. And yes, we can. So we have this vehicle with a whole bunch of thrusters, and in the stream, like in the recent stream on Twitch, we made a rocket that didn't come down from the sky, so I don't really know where that is yet. It may come down and kill me any second, just simply squish me flat, but you know what? I think I want to build a manned rocket, because we haven't done that before. So I heard from someone watching that these blocks actually only affect weight, they don't have any other properties, so I'm gonna go with the wood, because that is just the easiest, really. So let's get this thing up, and I think that we can already, well, okay, of course I need a thruster, but I think that we can already put that on, and we will have the base of our vehicle. So, oh god, that's a big thruster, but you know what, it is a rocket, so of course it makes sense to have some firepower. Okay, so the driver's seat is gonna go on right there. I guess that's kind of in the middle. Yes, it is. Okay, so these things, they should be hooked up to here, I hope, I guess, kind of. This is gonna be so weird and so freaking strange. But you know what? If you don't try out different things, then you're never gonna know. So this is Mark 1 of the manned rocket, and hopefully we will do something better. But oh my god, we're flying! Oh my, it's kind of crooked. Did you see his body? Oh my god, it's like Play-Doh. Oh, okay, and we died, kind of. I don't even know. No, we're still alive, yes, and we can also get out of the vehicle. So that was kind of a failure. Yes, indeed it was. Okay, so maybe the problem is that it's on something crooked, because this ground is not really completely flat. Like if you only took a very, very flat world, or, you know, absolute flat, then it would work, I guess. But this is, well, this is an alternative solution, so let's go. And it is not even more straight at all. But maybe, oh my god, I can see the entire world from here. This is awesome. I just need to get up a little bit more. Oh, come on. A little bit more. Please, just turn around and go. No, no, no. Completely wrong. Oh, man, and they're so far back. You know what? I think we can just kind of... No, okay. I couldn't do anything with that anymore. Right, so that thing is pretty much busted. I'm gonna have to go back to the base, which is far, far away over here. And we're gonna have to build the Rocket Mark II to see how that thing goes. So I just stumbled upon this field. What the hell is this? This is giant corns. Oh my god, are we just really small? Because the trees, they are kind of the right size for like a human being, but are these actual dwarfs or whatever that you're playing as? I don't really know, but this is like, I mean, any dwarf this size would obviously not really make any sense. I don't think that would be living even. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with building the, well, the base on the outskirts of the map, is that if you land on the entire other side of this thing, you have to go all the way back. You could build yourself a vehicle because, well, that's kind of what the game is about, but I feel like we should build another rocket because we need more marks. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting some more rockets on this thing. Not that I think that that will fix the actual problem with this thing tilting, but we're gonna build a bigger rocket, and what better way than to do that with all of these frickin' things. My god, that made a huge clonk when it hit the ground. But yes, that is sort of the first. Actually, I think that I can maybe put on just a little bit more and have some more play. Okay, where's this thing? Okay, there it is. Right, so all I need to do... You know what? All I need to do is get a hold of this frickin' block. Hang on. Why is it doing that? Maybe I need the lift. Is that the thing? I actually need the lift. Okay. And Yes, there we go. Much, much better. And of course I'm gonna be smacking on a whole bunch of thrusters here to, well, to check this thing out. I'm kind of thinking about making a multi-stage rocket, something that could maybe detach from itself, so this would be the base. And it would, well, that is kind of weird. But yeah, sure. Can I do this? Yes, I can. I can even get him on the bottom. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a powerful vehicle, and that thing is... Is that impossible to get in there? I think it is, so I'm just gonna delete all these other ones here in the middle so we have a bit more, well, symmetry in the whole design. Okay, so that is the first one. Then we need the second stage of it, and this is just gonna be... wait, hang on. I need the lift. Someone told me about this in, well, in the first stream, that you could use the lift to get up onto places, and that is really, really good. So thank you very much for that, that suggestion there. So we're gonna have to build some more rockets, and I think maybe something out on the side, just to be able to stabilize it a little bit. So if I do this... And that, I'm not too sure how this is gonna go, but yeah, that's what I want on all corners. And kaboom, here it is, the whole monstrosity of engines. So, well, I don't know actually how I should be able to get this thing to turn. Maybe put on some bearings on the side and then have these things, like, rotate? Is that a thing? I don't really know. So, well, anyways, let's put on the come on, and... there we go. Yes, much better. Alright, so I want these, all of these actually, wow, that's a lot of them, to be hooked up to the seat. And I don't know if there's a limit, so I'm just gonna go for it, and maybe we will hit it sometime. Alright, I'm just kind of hooking up the last pieces for all of this, and you can clearly see how many friggin' key bindings are on this. It's amazing that my game hasn't started to lag out like crazy. So let's do this. And let's do that there. And now, wait, okay, first of all, let me just deactivate that thing, because this right here is hella chaotic to look at. So let's get up here. I think I can just remove the lift. There we go. And now, I go. Oh my god, we're freaking stable. Oh my god, I'm up top of the freaking map. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Okay, my man is still made of Play-Doh, and he looks really, really scared. Well, okay, I'm just gonna let him fall to his death, and occasionally, if I want to save it, I can just do this. Whoa, what was that? Okay, so that thrust is pushing him down like crazy. No wonder he looks so frightened. Whoa, what the hell happened? Okay, so I've now just lost myself from the vehicle, and it's just kind of falling. Or I'm just kind of... Whoa! That looks super cool! Okay, and I'm actually... I think I'm kind of close to the map. I'm gonna die. No. No, I'm not gonna die. Whoa! What the hell? Okay, so it's still here. It's upside down, but it is still here. Welcome home, buddy. Okay, so I need to find my base again, but I have this thing with me on the thing, so that I can easily use it. I just don't really know how good it is. Like, I could obviously do something about these things over here. So you know what? I think this will be the Mark III build of this rocket that I'm gonna do right now. Just put on something that may be able to actually control it, so I don't freak out and wonder if I'm ever gonna get down from the heavens again. Okay, so I have a plan with these little bearings down here, because they are things that make stuff able to turn, which was a very, very good description. So I'm gonna put these kind of in towards each other, like on this side, and then this one on the other one, so it's kind of mirrored in a way, except for, of course, that seat up there, and I don't know if that is in the middle. Yes, it is. It looks to be in the middle. Alright, so what I want to do here is, well, build out again. Actually, maybe, I should put these ones up here so I have a bit more room to work with. I think I'll do that. And of course, there we go. Right, so my thinking here is that I need something like that to go out so I can be able to steer it, like kind of rock it a little bit back and forth. And that was the wrong place to put that. Let's just, that was a little bit too far too. Alright, so there we go. And out here, pretty good. This is actually looking very, very good so far. All I need now is some frickin' rockets like that. And we should be able to control this thing much, much more easily. At least give us some kind of control. And here it is. Now, I've also taken the time to hook these small little bearings in here up to this controller in the back, so that I have a fixed amount of 30 degrees that I'm going to be using. However, I feel like two of these things are actually, well, I know that two of these things are turning the wrong way, as you can see here. they are kind of away from each other. But I actually think this would be a kind of a cool spinny thing. So you know what? I'm gonna try it out. And I don't even know if I actually hooked up those to anything. No, I didn't. So they're gonna go onto the driver's seat as well, and we will have a little flying spinny top. Actually, not that little. I mean, this thing is growing and growing, and it's becoming quite huge. That's what she said. And then in here we go. And let's go. Oh yes, it is definitely spinning. But that's not really okay, and I can actually kind of deactivate it. Actually, I can deactivate it again. These side things here. So that's really cool, and he just looks so freaking frightened. I don't know why he looks so I mean, okay, yeah, he is kind of falling to his inevitable death. Or not. Let's just see how the Play-Doh thing works. When he falls, he just he got smacked into it. Holy hell. Alright, there we go. I have hooked up the controller to the driver's seat so that now we should be able to... Why are they not turning? So, is that just like a direct connection like they needed there? Oh, yes, yes they do. Okay, so I don't know why I need these on the controller, but apparently I don't. So let's go and get these things off. And now, I mean, this is still kind of an experiment, but I'm going to go for it here and see how it turns out. All right, so now into this we go, and I can freaking turn it. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. However, I see that they are actually kind of still turning the wrong way, so let's try to fix that. And here we go. So when I go to the sides, oh my god. This is awesome. So when I do this, oh my god, I can freaking fly it like this. This is, oh, okay, maybe not. Not if I hit the wall. Look at all these fucking thrusters. I mean, come on. And now I would be frightened. And he definitely is frightened. I love this game. Oh man, that must be super hard of a landing. All right, let's just, you know what? I think that is enough for one day. I'm gonna place this thing back at my base, and I'm gonna end the episode. Where's my base? Did I pass it already? I don't know. Wait, I know. I think I remember something about this hill here. And, well, that's not really a hill, but it's a very small hill. And then the base should pretty much be over here somewhere. I'm really hoping, because, well, otherwise I'm kind of screwed, to be honest. Okay, so it should be relatively close to the actual base right now. I don't know why it is not loading in, or maybe I just haven't reached it yet. I mean, these thrust things that I'm kind of working with, and by the way, yes, I do have it with me, I mean, it can get you crazy places really, really fast. And I actually think, I'm walking here so much that I'm now at the point of not knowing if I have passed my base before. So, good. Very, very good. Okay, so I don't know where the hell my base is. I am very, very close to hitting that corner down there, and I know that it's not down there, so it must be over here. So I did actually pass it, or at least fly far away enough so that I wouldn't know where it is, because it's not in the loading distance. At least that's my thinking. It better not have corrupted my garage, because I will be pissed. Okay, so I'm starting to see the other side of that fence. If I don't run into my base right now, then, well, it's gone. And I don't know why. That really, really sucks. But I've been walking around this entire, like, sandbox wall here. I don't even know if this is a sandbox or just a regular level. I would assume that it's just a regular level with terrain. But it's gone. And I don't know where it is. That is not at all what I wanted. But I can put that thing down, I guess. And we can make a little bit of a base here. But that's gonna have to wait until the next episode. This was my rocket, kind of. Not really, but... hey, that's just what it is. You guys can call it what you want. Also, this thing needs a name, and I was kind of debating between Jeffrey and Kevin for the walker, but this will be Kevin. Kevin the Thrustermonster, I guess. So say hello to Kevin. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.